Have you ever wondered what would happen if Gojo participated in the Culling games? Would any of the players beat him? And most importantly, would Gojo beat all these players? At first, we analyzed, can a single player beat Gojo? And after that, we discussed, can all players together beat Gojo? At first, let's talk about Higuruma. Higuruma is one of the sorcerers who may give some trouble to Gojo in the Culling games, because he is one of the only sorcerers who can bypass the infinity of Gojo by his domain. In his domain, the opponent's curse technique is removed if the opponent is found guilty. This means if their fight happened in the Culling game, Gojo cannot use his infinity, but that doesn't mean Higuruma can beat Gojo, because if Higuruma uses his domain in the battle, Gojo also uses his domain. With his domain, he can easily fry the brain of Higuruma, and if Higuruma uses his sword against Gojo in the battle, then there is a high chance Higuruma cannot land a single hit on Gojo due to his high combat skills. Now move to another player who can give more trouble to Gojo, Kashimo. He is the strongest player in the Culling games and the strongest sorcerer in his era. Kashimo mainly used his Lightning Beast ability and his cursed technique that is Electrify, which stuns the opponent if they come in contact with him. Kashimo also bypasses infinity by his cursed technique called Mythical Beast Amber. When this technique is active, Kashimo gains complete control over electricity. This also includes electromagnetic waves, which are subatomic, and infinity functions on an atomic level, meaning electromagnetic waves could potentially pass through infinity. But that doesn't mean that now Kashimo can beat Gojo without infinity, because electromagnetic waves are not that strong, which can kill Gojo. Their fight definitely would be interesting, but when Gojo opens his domain, he can easily kill Kashimo under his domain. Before moving to the next point, I already cleared that I am not going to add a player that doesn't pass through Gojo's infinity. The final individual character worth talking about is Cursed Noya, and honestly, he was the only Culling game player who gave Gojo the most trouble. This is because his domain is completely broken. It pushes the projection sorcery to the next level. In his domain, the cells will float around the opponent's body and do internal damage. And the worst thing is that if the opponent tries to move, they risk severing several limbs in the body. That means if Cursed Noya opens his domain before Gojo, he could prevent Gojo from doing the hand sign needed to open a counter domain, which could give Noya a chance to damage Gojo. But we know Gojo can regenerate his body parts, so if he regrows his finger in the position of a domain expansion, he should be able to open his domain and just win. It's just my imagination, so that doesn't mean that it is obviously true. So now Gojo wins a fight against all Culling game players individually. But what would happen if they fought Gojo together? Actually, if Gojo fought against all of them, then there are many ways that these players can beat Gojo. Like if Higuruma removes the infinity of Gojo in his domain, so now all the other players together can beat Gojo. Like without infinity, Gojo has no way to easily survive against a Kashimo lightning attack. And even if Gojo mainly focuses on Kashimo and counters his attack, there are still many sorcerers left, which can damage him. But there is also some chance for Gojo, because Gojo is literally the best fighter in hand-to-hand combat, even better than Sukuna. So if Gojo opens his domain first, and all the players were trapped there, there is no way they can survive this battle, because Gojo can easily beat them all in hand-to-hand combat. It's all the possibilities in this battle. I am not saying that what I am saying is obviously true. It's just my opinion. By the way, if you like this video, please subscribe to my channel and also suggest some new topics.